Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sister Goals.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Off the international break.
Yeah.
Aesha, I want to jump in and ask you a question.
I'm scared. I'm really
That was
scared.
like-
yeah,
An attack.
no, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I've been
okay,
meaning
right.
to ask
Go,
this because you went to your first ever men's game on
Oh,
Saturday, didn't you? You watched
Yes.
Chelsea versus
Newcastle.
Newcastle. And I just think, how old are you?
22.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're not even that old. Oh my God, that's weird. I thought you were my age. Anyway, you're 22.
Yeah.
You've been to so many women's
I think
games
that's the difference.
now.
It's not weird to have not gone to a men's game, but because of the amount of women's games we've gone to now,
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
And that was your first experience at men's games. Like, how was it? What's the comparison, vibes, energy? Like, tell me everything.
I have to say something.
Yeah.
I only watched the second half.
True.
She had to
All the
wait
trains were
40 minutes.
cancelled, so I actually missed the whole first half, which had the only goal in it. So I don't know if I can even give an accurate representation of the difference because there was no goals at all, not even like an away goal.
And that goal was, it was an away goal anyway, so you might not have even experienced
But-
a Chelsea goal.
I would say it was the same. Weirdly.
Yeah,
This
I
was
thought
interesting to me.
Really similar. I
I
wouldn't
think
even known.
I genuinely think it depends on the game you go to, the day you go on, like seriously, and also where you sit.
Yeah.
Some places that you sit have the hardcore, die-hard fans,
Yeah,
etc.
maybe the only thing I would say is maybe a few less children, but there's still quite a lot of children.
Oh, really?
I would say maybe about 50% less children.
Okay.
I think when you said that, I was a bit surprised at first, but then also thinking about it, I was like, okay, I've been to a few men's games where there are like moments of quietness, moments where you're just chatting, like, you know what I mean? Like, people
Yeah.
aren't always 100% focused.
Yeah.
I just feel like if women's games had higher attendance or better attendance, then
They'd
they'd
be
be really
louder.
similar. Because do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I suppose if you're saying that like it was a bit of a boring game, there weren't goals to celebrate this, that, and the other. If women could get however many people to
That's
fill out
true.
stadiums,
I would have to say
Do you know what I mean?
the Newcastle fans were mental.
Mum said
Okay.
that.
My mum said she had a headache in the first half from the Newcastle fans. It didn't stop.
Really?
Yeah.
that's interesting.
So maybe if Chelsea were like winning or they scored, I think the crowd would have gone absolutely mental.
And it would have been really
Yeah,
good
I don't think you
vibes.
played that well. Mum said they got booed
Yeah.
off in the first half and then
booed
booed
off
off at full time.
So I
by
feel
their
like
own fans.
Yeah.
I'd want to know the experience of witnessing a goal, a Chelsea goal at Stamford Bridge. I think that would be mental, but I didn't get to. So quite unfortunate.
Interesting.
But it was really fun.
Would you go again?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Definitely. I love watching football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
any
true.
football's good football.
That's so fair. We mentioned Mum. It's Mother's Day.
It is. But I wanted to mention one more thing about men's football.
Oh, go on.
sorry.
The youngest scorer of the Premier League. Just something that
Oh.
literally just gave me chills over the weekend. I was like, we have to talk about it.
I've not
Like,
watched it.
My
have
boy.
you not? Oh my God, you should. It's so
Yeah.
fun. It's one of
Yeah.
those things where like you can just see his face light up. And I'm not an Arsenal fan, so maybe you can talk about this.
Yeah, no. Obviously, Arsenal are in the title race, a few points ahead now, but I think we've got 2 games in hand in comparison to City at the time of the game. And so every game is a big game at the moment. And we're playing Everton 1-0 up. It was a bit of a dodgy game. And you know, one of those last minute corners where you're like, if this goes in, it's a draw. And those 3 points are just wiped off
And
the
the
table.
draw will feel like a loss.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The draw will feel like a loss at this point because you've held off for so long. And it wasn't just a corner that went wrong for Everton. It actually landed in Max Dowman's lap. I put that politely actually because he did really well to get away from the defender.
Yeah.
And Pickford had come up
Yeah.
for the corner, like one of the final like moments of the game. And so the goal was empty and Max just sprinted
But he
past
sprinted the whole
way.
I need to watch it. I need to watch
You
it.
need to watch it. So imagine he in his head, he's thinking, he had seconds to think, 10 seconds plus to sprint
Yeah.
down and to think, oh my God, I'm going to do this. I could score. Do you know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
just like sense it in
It was
everyone, in the whole stadium.
And also the fact that he's like the youngest like goal scorer in the Premier League, but the way he did it, it was like the build up. You could see the joy. Like he knows he's going to score
Because he's
Do it.
got an
Because he's
open
got an
goal. There's
open
literally no
goal.
one
Don't,
there.
then I don't even know what happens
Like
next.
Pickford's up on your
Yeah.
side. The goal is open and you
The
are
only thing is
sprinting.
getting caught, isn't it, from the
Yeah.
defenders?
Yeah, true. I think Martinelli held one of the defenders back, but honestly, I was getting ready to go out for dinner
Yeah.
and I had to stop the tears rolling down my face because it was one of those things where you're just like, you feel that child's joy almost.
Yeah.
It was like insane.
Also-
and then it also was everyone saying it's like cemented Arsenal
Yeah,
winning the
definitely.
league.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
gonna help you win the league.
Oh my God, I was jumping up and down by myself in my living room, like
Bless you.
nearly crying. I was like, oh, this is too
And it was 0-0 as well up to 90th minute, wasn't it?
yeah, 89th minute. we
89th. So even
scored.
before that, you were only going to take 1 point anyway.
Yeah.
So then it was like the first goal and then the second goal, like we've done this.
It all just came so quickly and it
Yeah.
was like for it to be him. And also Max was so instrumental in the first goal as well. He didn't get the assist, but he did like a really good pass into the box. And
Slay,
yeah,
16. That is
I know.
crazy.
Not sat as GCSEs.
yeah. Everyone was talking about what it's going to feel like going
Going
to
to
school.
school. I've seen all the
They
memes.
don't
It's
go to
great.
school, I don't think.
Yeah, he does. He does go to school. So he's got school on Monday. How crazy is that?
what
Everyone
if
says he
doesn't?
goes to school.
But I think
so-
everyone's just saying
they
like
go
he's
to the academy
16.
school. You don't go to school for an academy.
He's not going to like rock up to a secondary school with 1,000 students.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know,
true.
only from watching Grimwood Gang on TikTok and
Oh, really?
Instagram. Well,
Yeah.
YouTube. They go to academy school, so you go to school at Chelsea in Cobham, and you sit with your classmates that you play football with every day.
So it's like really small classes of
So
footballers.
it's just school, but
So it's
football's
just
school.
like the kids his age that haven't made it to the first team.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh, okay.
to
Still.
be like the under 16s class.
Yeah. I'm still, there's still a lot
And
of...
he can still rock up to the under 16s or under 17s class because
Yeah.
none of them have played with them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
true.
Like,
So
yeah,
he's still
yeah.
rocking up to school.
Yeah.
yeah, there's
he's
still a
still
lot of
got
clout.
clout.
Yeah, involved in that. That's like pretty insane.
But this is why, like, not even to be rude, but like footballers become certain types of people because at 16 years old, you've accomplished that.
I know.
Like, you're going to have a complex, right?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. Oh, I talk about this
I
all the
would.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Give me an inch, I'll take a
Yeah.
mile. And he's
Yeah.
also just gone and ran a mile in the sense of like
Down the
you
pitch.
can't get any bigger than that. Like for that to be, I think the commentator at the time said this might be the most iconic moment of the Premier League this season.
Well, it is. It's absolute history. I
Yeah.
think something that I heard was last time that record was broken was 20 years ago,
Yeah.
and it was an Everton player as well, which is
Yes.
quite
Is
funny.
it?
Yeah.
yeah. But this stuff doesn't roll around often.
Every week,
You don't
no.
have 16-year-olds playing in the Prem a lot, scoring goals. Like
No.
this could be a record that lasts for decades.
So true.
So
I
like
just
it
thought
is
to myself,
massive.
I'm never going to be able to do that because I'm 22 now. Don't you have that feeling? Like,
Yeah.
I can't do that now.
I did love being the youngest.
You could be the oldest.
We said that last
No.
time.
What, the
you
eldest
could.
in the WSL?
You could. Well,
Are you training?
at anything
Yeah, always training.
in life.
Always ready.
Always ready. Zero
Wait, the
ball
coach,
skills,
of the,
just
op-
vibes.
the coach of the opposite team that we were playing today said, "Where's your sister?"
Did they?
Yeah.
They
Shout
recognised.
Oh,
out. Well,
yeah,
Leila, you
I
are
know
in your
him
kit
from-
today.
yeah.
Repping Leatherhead.
I am, yeah, and I'm really hot. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off in a minute.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, he said, "Where's your
Get the
sister?" And I
polo.
said, "Oh, sorry,
Who are
mate,
you
she's long
playing?
gone." Hammersmith.
She's
Oh,
long
gone. Wasn't asking about me, the cheerleader.
No,
Okay.
no. Okay, diversion into the men's game, but back to your point, Imani, of Mother's Day weekend. You've had a really good day today because this is Sunday
have.
today, guys. It's Mothering Sunday.
Mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I kept wanting to say that. There's something so satisfying about saying
Mothering
Mothering
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's
We've had
beautiful.
a very busy day. So I felt like I've lived 9 lives today.
We've
We
been
have.
up early. I cooked everyone breakfast.
I was looking back at the picture I posted on Instagram. I was like, that was a good brunch.
Yeah. What did you do? Go on. Break
Freshly
it down.
baked. This is what my take on banana bread, but I do spiced carrot and banana bread with chocolate chips.
That's it.
curry.
Curry banana bread.
Ginger and cinnamon and allspice, guys. Nice, like,
Yeah.
homely, wintry
Very
flavours.
Christmassy.
It is quite Christmassy. Dad was like, yeah, curry banana bread.
Yeah.
That killed me, actually. No, then we had salmon, bagels, avocado, scrambled eggs, pineapple,
Crumpets.
strawberries, crumpets.
You went in. It was
The whole
delish.
shebang.
It was really,
It was
really
But
so
we needed
good.
to fuel
Yeah.
because you lot were off to the football with mum and I was off to my football. But
Yeah.
you watched...
We watched London City Lionesses
Versus
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
If you don't
It's
know,
good.
Mother is an Arsenal fan.
Yep, she is.
And we actually haven't taken her to a women's game this season. She's been to a men's game with me, but we haven't taken her to a women's game. So we thought we enjoyed London City Stadium so
loved it, didn't
much.
we?
Nice.
The Bromley Stadium, that we thought we have to go back. And it was like
It's
a nice
fairly
one to
local
drive
to us.
to.
Yeah. They've got good food.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect size where, especially with the record attendance today, you can get quite
It
a
was
nice
bustling.
crowd, but you're also so near the pitch and it's also got that comforting
We
feeling.
said it's the perfect size for the smaller teams in the WSL.
Yeah.
There was no empty seats. It was full. It was fun.
You see the players so close up.
You see,
It's
yeah,
so
exactly.
fun,
You're so
yeah.
close to the pitch. There's just a really good vibe there, and
Definitely. It
we
was
did
really
really
fun.
enjoy it. Obviously, Arsenal won. Brilliant.
I
What was your
rooting
score
for London
prediction?
City. I said 3-1.
Yeah.
You said 3-1.
Mum said 2-1.
And you said
And I said 1-0.
So it's kind of in between everyone's prediction.
Yeah, we ended
Useless
up
I
winning
really
2-0.
wanted London City to get a goal. They were so close yet so far.
Were
I can't
they?
describe it.
Yeah.
They were so,
Deja
yeah.
vu.
Similar to
Yeah.
Man City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sat in a really similar position, and there was some just really similar things that went on where they were just so close, but just
Yeah.
so far, kind of thing. I think they did really well possession wise. Arsenal felt like they had most of the possession. They dominated in that sense 100%. The first goal, we thought it was a bit of a messy one,
And then we
didn't
looked
we?
at the replay.
I
and
thought it was
really
messy.
good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was a bit of both, I think.
Yeah.
It was a deflection. There was definitely a deflection
there?
in
Okay,
it, but
fair.
it was definitely an accurate shot to begin with.
And a good cross in, so like it was a
So
nice
the cross
build-up.
from Kelly went in. It was really good, but then it scattered through a few players, didn't it? Before it
So
got to Olivia
Liv
Smith.
yeah.
And then again, not a clean.
Yeah.
I think
it
maybe
was-
rewatch.
I'll rewatch.
Yeah.
So after I rewatched, I really took back everything I said.
You
Go on,
did.
then say it after your rewatch.
Oh,
Clean finish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like top bins.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like impossible for the keeper to save. That's why I
yeah.
thought like pretty good goal.
100%.
And then I asked you, I said, did you see Liv and Chloe's celebration?
We did.
Yes.
And they did it to the wrong fans.
Yeah,
they did it to the London City
We were sitting in like
fans.
London City. I mean, everyone was a bit mixed, but
Yeah.
they did it to the
No,
wrong side.
majority London City
Yeah.
Lionesses stand.
Where should they have done it though?
That
The other
way.
way.
But that's, you can't run all the way down the pitch.
Yeah, but you can.
Oh.
Do a celebration.
Yeah,
you
I
can.
reckon you should. They always say don't celebrate to the opposing fans anyway,
It was
don't
really
they?
it wasn't awkward, but like it was silent.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing it to like the camera or the corner
No.
flag, anything.
No, I guess to the camera.
Yeah,
There was a
yeah.
few of us cheering in the stand. There was the girl that filmed it.
Yeah, but there was like 3 people cheering.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Whereas if
maybe.
they'd gone to there was a huge
Oh my
stand
God,
of
yeah.
Arsenal
Oh.
fans where like packed, and if it did it there, it would have been cool.
Yeah, 100%.
It was a nice little dance.
But we
though.
felt it was personal to us.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah. It felt like this.
Like there was eye contact.
No,
That
Mum
was Mother's-
said, no, they looked at, they
yeah,
looked
they
at
let
us.
us. That was Mum's Mother's Day prezi.
Yeah.
Just that. We asked them specifically.
Was it a love heart at the end?
No,
do you know who it was
can't
for?
remember.
Michelle Adjumang. On her birthday.
Oh, her birthday.
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
Of
apparently.
course,
So they,
her birthday's on Mothering Sunday.
Yeah, she's just a
She's
mother.
the mother herself.
they
Those
did right at the
gowns.
end of the dance, they did an A.
Oh,
Yeah,
Adjumang.
Adjumang.
That's cute. I didn't know that.
It's really, really cute. But it was a good game. It was really fun to watch.
Really good game. Oh, what made us laugh was when we came out for the second half, the screen had gone.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
just screening the score.
Yeah.
And the time. So we
Oh.
had no idea what
Yeah.
minute
For
we
the
were
whole of
in.
the second half?
Yeah, for the whole of the second half. Although I did then start getting up my phone.
Yeah.
So we could like kind of check because mentally it's just odd. Like what were the players thinking? Will they just keep asking the ref?
Yeah,
The ref-
that's what we
Do you
do.
remember when we
Ref, how
used to
long
play?
left?
Yeah,
Ref,
ref
how
how
long?
long? Ref how long? Like
Yeah.
it felt a bit like that.
No, you've got to look
Um,
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
So it is a big deal.
At Leatherhead, they now put the time up when we
Oh,
play
they
at
do.
home.
That's good.
Yeah, they started putting the music, the lights. Like
Oh,
we
thank
now get the
God.
full shebang.
It was quite
Bare
nice when I was
men.
younger, not knowing the time.
Pros and
You
cons.
just play. You just play.
True.
Bro, I think when you're like 13, like going mad, running around, yeah, probably okay. But when you're
Yeah.
like a bit older and a bit knackered,
Also,
I'm
it's
like,
that game
true.
management with time as well, isn't there? Like
100%.
You play a certain way at a certain time. If
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
scoreline there is.
Exactly. Like if there's 10 minutes to go and you're
Yeah.
1-0 down.
or if we're trying to like nurse your hangover, thinking, fuck, 10 minutes left, 10
Yeah.
minutes left, don't throw up.
Wait, did you go out last night?
No, not
okay,
in general
right,
at
just
all,
in
just-
general. Yeah, you've been there. You've been
Been
there.
there,
Okay, so basically towards the end of the game, I think
Yeah.
it was actually +5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Me and Aesha went to the toilet. Mum stayed in the stand, and then as we came out, we continued to watch the game from like
Just
the sideline.
yeah.
So you could leave quickly after?
No,
or like
No,
just-
no, no, no.
Just
It was
gone
because
to
we'd gone to the toilet.
We didn't want to
wanna-
climb back in with
Oh,
everyone.
okay.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah. We didn't need to leave like at a certain point or anything. But this girl and like her dad and what seemed to be her dad's friend and like another child were all standing at the corner like with us, with a bunch of other people as well.
Yeah, it was quite busy.
Anyway, there's a lot of like kerfuffle going on as
whistle's
the
blown.
whistle's
the game's
blown.
Oh, game's
finished.
done.
Yeah, game's done. We're just looking on.
Yeah.
Brilliant, whatever.
Yep.
He lifts his child over the fence.
Wait, what? It's mad.
Yes. Probably like a 9-year-old girl.
Phone recording.
Recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts her on the field.
Go.
She sprints. like when I tell
Not
you,
joking.
she like
really quick.
She needs to sign up for athletics. If she
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah,
already.
really quick.
Like
All
she's
the way to the other side of the pitch.
in the middle. Chloe Kelly standing. She goes, touches Chloe Kelly like that.
Also, no one's
No one's clocked. The ref is like wandering off.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of the London City people are focusing on giving the 50% off vouchers
Yeah,
for next
yeah.
game. And not a single person's clocked. We're mouth open,
Yeah.
Jaws
jaw
on the floor.
dropped, just looking.
Chloe's like shrugged her off.
shrugged her off because like obviously you're probably
You're not
told
really
that
supposed to, like,
streakers
just
trying
even
to
give her-
train.
she's 9 and she's fully clothed.
She doesn't give her the time of day in the site.
in the
doesn't
side
give her
test,
the
and she
time.
look like just like walking off. So then the girl like spends like 5 seconds with her and then
Clocks and just
looks
sprints
around,
back.
sprints back. The dad lifts her back over. Don't worry, phone's still recording.
What?
And then it's
That's
like,
it.
that's it.
Did the dad and the kid
Yeah,
communicate?
cheering her
Gas.
on, absolutely gas. Like he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, well done.
Yeah,
Aren't you
yeah.
brave? Aren't you
Yeah,
brave?
yeah.
all this?
Were they normal in the head?
No.
But also, like, honestly, they were quite normal though. At the
Yeah,
same
they were
time.
normal, but
They
just
were.
like,
No,
I don't
that's
even know if they paid for
weird.
tickets.
Yeah,
Probably not if they're streaking.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Probably snuck
But it's
in.
the fact that no 1 o'clock that we were
No
so
1
stressed
o'clock.
about, like, surely you're banned for the next 5 games.
Yeah, no, I was like, they need to ban a 9-year-old. It sounds
Yeah.
bad, but we can't encourage this kind of.
Because imagine like all the kids start jumping over and running on the pitch.
Yeah.
They're quite low barrier. It's like there's no security.
But we was laughing because we were saying that's going straight on Facebook.
Yeah.
They were loving it. The dad's friend recording, he's recording.
It was planned.
They're-
It was pre-planned.
It was pre-planned, yeah. They're walking off like they just won the bloody lottery.
Yeah.
Because she's tapped Chloe Kelly and been
striding
ignored.
out.
Yeah.
It was actually
Like, she
comical.
didn't even like have a phone and take a selfie.
No, no,
Like, you know
no.
people that I've seen it like with like Sidemen, charity match, and everyone's
Yeah.
sprinting
Oh,
on
yeah,
like
yeah.
trying to get selfies. She just like went, tapped and ran back.
Yeah.
Like your tag your it vibes. And
Yeah. She was fast though. She was
Yeah,
really fast.
really
Guys,
quick.
Really
that's
great.
made my day. That
Yeah, so-
they went to me,
But she did blend in because she's wearing a red body warmer.
Yeah.
What was
And
it?
leggings. They were all in
Arsenal.
red.
Oh.
So like, I actually don't think if you like had like scanned the pitch, you wouldn't actually have clocked that she was on there.
It was more
Wowza.
that no one noticed.
Yeah.
And we were
That's
like,
funny.
right.
That's really
Yeah.
funny.
Sorry. We saved
No,
that for
they said
today.
to me a minute ago before we started it, oh, I need to tell you about the streaker.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking, what could this be? That was really good.
Yeah, that was it.
It's a good story though.
Highlight of the game.
Okay, scores on the doors for match day 17 of the WSL. Liverpool beat Leicester 2-0. Aston Villa drew 0-0 with Man City.
Wait,
Sorry.
We've not even looked at the scores. Where does this leave the table?
No.
Oh.
City like 7-8 points ahead, so it just like stops
No.
and-
It's just
Guys,
just a
sorry,
nice
this is
little-
Sunday
Yeah.
evening. Like, I've come back, I've watched the Subway Cup final and we've got sat
I
down
think
to
we
Yeah.
record.
watched
We've
the game
watched
in
one
real
game
life,
in real
one
life.
game live.
We're really packing it all in.
We're packing it
today.
all in.
Oh, also, we did ban ourselves off Instagram.
Yeah.
That was
I've
the
been
big
on
thing.
Instagram
We've not
all
been on
day.
socials all day so that we didn't know the
Oh.
scores.
My God.
We need to watch that after this. And you actually, we can actually
Yeah.
do a
Yeah.
high five.
Really? Oh my God, sorry. my hands
Man
are really
City losing
sweaty.
points is good for everybody
Yeah,
below
yeah.
them.
Oh my God, right.
Villa
We
too,
might need to
so-
come take 5 and
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at the
yeah.
table. No, I'm joking. All right. Aston Villa drew 0-0 with Man City. Spurs lost 2-1 to Everton. That's also quite
Oh, yeah,
surprising. And London City lost 2-0 to Arsenal.
Okay, lots
Okay.
taken at once.
2-0. There
London
was a
City
theme
lost
this
2-0.
week. No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She's just
2-1
theming it
to-
up. She's
sorry,
theming it
sorry.
up.
Sorry, theme it out. I like a theme. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea play Brighton on Wednesday and West Ham play Man United on Wednesday because obviously we had the Subway Cup final, which is what we were going to talk about next. But I'm in shock.
I know,
Yeah,
same.
I'm gassed.
I'm
Maybe
deep
that
in-
break just didn't
This has
help
been
them.
a really, really good weekend for Chelsea fans.
Yeah, it has actually. First trophy. We talk about
Okay,
it
guys,
then.
wait. Sorry, I've just had a quick look at the table.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Man United are 1 game behind Man City because we've just not
Got a game in
played,
hand.
but we're still 10 and 9 points
Yeah, so I said
away.
it's still, like,
So
out of
even that
reach.
draw with Villa, you're still
6 points ahead.
We're also
6 and 7.
Yeah.
We're also 1 game below
You're
you
2
guys.
games. So you're in the similar realm with
Yeah.
us, and actually, if not closer,
So
if you
City
win
is
your
6
2
points
games.
ahead right now.
Yeah. Okay.
To Chelsea, United, and Arsenal.
Do you know what? That's really, really, really.
That's going to make it the last couple of games a bit more scary for them now.
Yeah.
They've not got that massive cushion.
100%.
And
We've only got
Arsenal
about
have a
3
game in
games left,
hand.
haven't we?
17. No, like 5.
Okay.
I think there's 11. Is there 12 teams?
Also, there's things like Man United still have to play City, and it's Man United at home.
So City
So-
drop points.
So
and then-
if City drop points to that,
Yeah.
Go
then
on,
that's
keep going.
crazy.
Yeah, there's 22 games, 11 teams. so-
their game after that is Liverpool. I mean,
But then Villa. You never know.
true.
A lot of
You
time
actually,
it's
yeah,
the,
true. You actually never
small
know.
teams that sneak the points, isn't it?
And Chelsea, Man
And
United, Chelsea. Oh, no,
No,
sorry.
Man City, West Ham.
Man City, West Ham. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
So a few opportunities, 100% to drop points. I think that Manchester derby will be extremely
Wow.
yeah.
Just makes it everything more
good to
exciting.
watch.
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. We don't want them to be too far ahead.
Yeah.
Too far ahead.
No,
Little
that
bit
was
of
really
competition.
fun.
But
Sorry about
we
the
are
surprise.
here to celebrate Chelsea today, I think.
We are.
Are we?
Yeah. That was a good
Chelsea
game.
just played Man United in the League Cup final, and we are winners.
Subway Cup.
Subway Cup.
So exciting. It was a really good game, wasn't it, Imani?
Yeah, it was.
Really,
it was. To
really
be
good
fair,
game.
from minute 1,
We were locked in.
and I think I wrote down like 2 corners in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
from both ends.
Within like 2 minutes 30,
Within
there
two,
was two
yeah,
corners,
there's 2 corners.
one on each end.
Yeah.
So like just shows how back to back it was.
Yeah.
Especially throughout that first half, I'd say.
Yeah,
I think
the first
that-
half was definitely more exciting.
Yeah, I would agree. I was going to jump into the goal, to be
No, go
honest.
on.
But I was going to say that as a neutral, it was a bit of a shame because it was like, that's a giveaway goal. That wasn't amazing play from Chelsea, although Lauren James did really well. Obviously, that finish was beautiful once she got hold of the ball.
Yeah.
But just such a shame for United to lose it where they did.
Yeah. And Janssen is better than that. And I think she'll be a
know.
bit upset, to be fair.
Yeah.
But also, it's like Lauren James presses like that. I've seen her score a goal like that recently at Kings Meadow. She's done it a couple times. She will press you. And if you're going to make mistakes, it was a really bad throw.
Yeah,
so
it
like,
was.
don't make a mistake like that. We are going to capitalise. And she had to do the finish.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was going to say. That could have gone to any other player and they wouldn't be able to do
Oh, no.
that.
We said that, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it goes.
I'm on
swings and
both sides. I'm 100%
roundabouts.
on both
Yeah.
sides.
Same.
And Man United were up at that point in the game. They were having their chances. They were, they were pressing. They were showing themselves, and they were the ones that probably could have scored.
Yeah.
Until you make the mistake.
I know.
Yeah.
And then it just, the momentum's gone then. Like Chelsea are right on the front foot from then on.
And that one goal was such a nice cushion, but still, my stomach was not settling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, easily United could get a goal at any minute. It changes the whole game because that one goal will give them so much confidence.
I know.
But then Aggie sealed the deal. I was
Oh,
sorry, I'm
girl.
skipping. We can go back. But I was so gassed. Number one, to see Aggie come on because we are massive Aggie fans, and then for her to score. She hasn't scored in so long.
Yeah, I know. And it was an important goal and not a goal from a mistake.
No,
No.
true.
It was a cross. She brought it down with her chest and just like a striker's finish. Again, not
Flicking.
pretty, but she aimed for that bottom corner. Because I'm thinking when you're up against someone like Fallon, you can't be shooting in the middle of the
No.
goal. You have to go for the corner.
She's long-limbed.
She's
Yeah.
long-limbed.
And she's good.
And she's
Yeah.
really good and she'll get down. So Aggie has just used that knowledge, whatever it is, and just absolutely toe poked it into the bottom
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
There's no saving it. And yeah, like you
She
said,
needed that
secured the
goal.
deal. She
Yeah.
needed the goal.
The best
Loved
goal to
it.
get, realistically.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
The cushion, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
from then, it was actually kind of then passed over to United. And Chelsea like, you do what you got to
Yeah.
do. We're going to defend now.
We're going to
Yeah.
defend. And Chelsea defended well, to be fair.
Really,
I don't think you
really
really
well.
missed Millie Bright.
Shout out to Buchanan. Oh
Buchanan
my God.
put on a show. We were shocked when she was taken off, weren't we? But obviously injury and
Yeah.
all of that.
I'm sure they're managing her minutes.
Yeah,
definitely.
But she played amazingly well. And then
Yeah.
obviously Natalie Bjorn comes on, also being managed, I'm assuming, because she hasn't played since November.
Yeah, she had
Plays
3
what?
months.
5 minutes?
3 minutes.
3
I think.
minutes.
Was it?
Yeah.
And then comes off and
I
I
know,
lit.
it's really
Oh, that's
traumatising.
horrible.
It was when Hampton was like,
Straight away.
straight
straight
away.
away.
sub.
Our queen knows, doesn't she?
Literally.
Yeah, I was like, that's just devastating, isn't it? Because
She was
Bjorn
so
was
upset.
having. She got players player last year. We've probably spoken about it a few times. Like she had such a good season. Her and Millie Bright were making a really good pair. She's obviously been really injured now. Come back and it's her calf or something.
Yeah.
Hamstring?
They
No,
said
it was a
first
hamstring. Yeah,
and
she was
now they
clutching
think
her
it's
calf.
calf.
And now she's clutching her calf. So that was just a bit of a bummer.
It was such a bummer. I was really, really sad. And like, as a player, we've seen this before. They said there's so many worse things obviously going on in the world right now, but this is their world.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is her world done now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
like, for again, for
100%.
another however long, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, something interesting that I saw was just before Aggie's goal. I think it was at about 72 minutes. Man United had more shots and more shots on target
Yeah.
than Chelsea at that time. And obviously, at that point, you're only 1-0 up.
I think it was
they
3 shots
started
to
well.
1
That was in
on
the first.
target.
It was 11 to 12 though.
It was 12 to 11,
Yeah.
and then 4 to 3 were on target. So Man United had 1 up, just 1.
Yeah.
But like you said, Chelsea defended well.
Yeah.
A lot of their shots were also outside of the box. And I think, especially in the first half, they were attacking from quite far out. So it didn't really ever feel scary. I think Vangerheim had that moment where Hannah had to get down front post.
Yeah,
you know, I think it was
Turland.
Mallard got past Baltimore and then Vangerheim really tried to kick it in, whatever. But that was kind of the only moment where they were like, you know, scrapping in the box. They had Turland had a shot from outside.
Yeah. Jess Park.
Jess Park was frustrated.
Jess
Yeah,
Park was
she
frustrated.
was.
I think Nelson had a couple of shots or a shot from outside, but like nothing like
Yeah.
that, you know, made me
Squirm.
squirm.
Yeah.
Which was quite nice.
Yeah. Even
I
though you
think-
had funny belly.
Yeah, I had funny days because that was
No.
pure stress.
Yeah.
And Dad was stressing me out because he'd already watched some of it and he was giving mixed signals.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hate that.
Basically, we'd come home in the second half from the Arsenal game, and so we asked Dad to roll it back, and Aesha was just trying to psychoanalyze his behaviour to see like what that meant.
Yeah.
And because obviously Dad's a Chelsea fan, and he like didn't seem that happy.
Yeah, and I was
so then like
he
it was
didn't
half
seem
time.
happy.
And Aesha was like, once Lauren James has scored, Aesha was like, well, Man United are going to score now before half time because
So
Dad looks.
I
Dad doesn't
screamed
look.
when LJ scored, ran into Dad, like, Dad, LJ scored, do you want to come watch the replay? He was like, I've watched it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's not seeming positive. So then I was really stressed.
But you held it together,
Yeah.
guys. Clean sheet. I was kind of like, get a fucking goal in, do something towards the end.
No, it's important.
Any more shout outs?
A moment that I enjoyed was just before the first half ended. Alyssa Thompson had a 1v1. You know, she makes those through runs. She says she's the fastest player in the WSL. She backs herself. And she couldn't get the shot off because Maya Letitia, which was, I think, going to be your shout out, comes in with an absolutely amazing tackle.
Yeah.
So maybe she was my shout out.
Yeah,
Actually.
I was going to say, I wouldn't shout out Alyssa Thompson from that game in the slightest. Not even in a
Really?
rude way.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
think
it was
the only
her best
time I
game
saw
at
her
all.
was when she was fouling people. She was fouling Riviere because she was like, she wasn't making it first to the ball.
Yeah, her sis.
And that was her one chance to be like, this is what I'm going to show up.
Yeah, and she
And she
didn't.
didn't.
And she didn't.
So that's
Well,
why I was slightly
She
disappointed.
did come off at half-time
Yeah,
for Aggie.
exactly, yeah.
But also an absolutely astounding tackle from Maya. Like, for Chelsea to go 2-0 up at 40 minutes would have been
Mad.
horrible for them. So
And I look at Maya and I'm like, you have played every single minute of every single game of every single competition this year and last year.
that's insane.
Can you just clock that? She's never come off at 70 minutes. She's never not started.
never come off at
She's
90
never come
plus
off at
10.
90 plus 10. She's never rolled her ankle and come off at 10. In every single competition.
I was going to say, what's she eating? Because it's like the injuries, the lack of
my
injuries as
goodness.
well.
Yeah.
She's a strong queen.
She's going in on
That's
tackles,
what I'm saying.
by the way.
She is also, that she's not fucking tiptoeing around the bloody pitch either, is she?
No.
She's going for it. She, as we were saying, she puts her body on the line.
Did you see the challenge with Aggie,
Yes.
Beaver Jones, when their heads whacked each other?
They were
and she
fine.
just got up straight away.
They both got up with that one, to
Yeah.
be fair. But yeah, like, how is she? Yeah, I want to know what she's
killing
She's
doing.
a workhorse.
She should sell like a cereal bar brand or something.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not even joking,
true.
like a breakfast brand. Do you know how like back in the day, but like, this
Electrolytes.
fuels you. This fuels me for
This is
every
how I
game.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'd
so
make money.
true.
Like Muller Corner, rice, baby.
I will be excited then to see how Serena Wiegmann moves forward because in the Euro she didn't see much of the pitch.
Well, this is what I was actually going to say, and this is why for the last few years everyone is saying, "Where the hell is Maya? Where the hell is Maya?" And actually, I'm not sure how many minutes she played in the recent international break because I wasn't keeping an eye out on
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, neither.
But
I don't know.
It was
some
always
people
people's point of,
are
like,
just
play her
like,
more.
and I don't even know how to describe it. They just work, but they don't. I think we've spoken about this before.
Yeah.
They don't shine, and so like
I'd even say
think,
Cuthbert's similar like that.
yeah,
Similar to that.
like
I disagree. 100%.
I think sometimes they have shiny moments. Obviously, like you make these great
Like the
tackles,
tackle.
but I think she's just more of a low key player, and I think that's a shame. I think she needs to almost shout about
But I
herself
don't-
more,
yeah,
be a
I
bit
don't
more
think she's
cocky.
low-
I do.
Oh, what, like
I think
outside
it's,
of
yeah,
the pitch?
yeah, 100%. Like we talk about players that get a lot of notoriety outside of football, and a lot of them don't play the minutes. Like I mean, Chloe Kelly started
Yeah.
for Arsenal for the first time in a while.
Yeah. I
Yet
agree.
she's getting all the brand deals.
Yeah.
She's getting all of that, and yes, she's
Okay,
well
come on,
known within
Maya.
the England squad.
Yeah.
Back
but
yourself.
Does she want
mine is to back
management?
herself.
Because
Yeah.
I think we could do it.
Because I was going to say, when you say she's low key, she is, but like she's taking corners, she takes free kicks. Like,
I know.
do you know what I mean?
Does
Like,
she posts on Insta? Is what I
Yeah.
like.
I just mean like
Genuinely.
on the pitch, she's
I
always
know.
in and around it,
And that's what it's
She's
about.
good with her head. She's making these tackles. She's always the last man. She's there.
She doesn't get
every
injured.
single
She's
minute.
reliable. She's a captain. She's controlled.
Wow.
Like, I
She needs to
know.
get on the gram. Thirst trap.
Yeah. I mean, that's
She needs to
awful,
listen to
'cause
this
that's
pod.
not,
No,
yeah.
I'm joking, I'm
No, I'm saying that's not
joking.
what it's down to, but we
No.
are always saying like,
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I just need. I want her to be more visible.
Is Imani
basically
saying
what I'm saying.
lacking aura?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's what you're saying.
I am.
No one needs to post on social media to
No.
have aura. She just needs aura on the pitch,
Yeah.
and then maybe Serena will notice her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully, Serena saw those blocks. She was in the
She was
stands.
there.
Yeah. Hopefully. I was just asking you if you watched the little halftime clip where Celine Bizet did an interview
No, we didn't.
about like being pregnant, but you didn't. So I'm going to explain it really quickly to you. It was just really cute. She was sitting there having a chat with Ellen White, who is also a mum, and
Oh,
they were
yeah.
both just discussing like the way it is to be pregnant as a female, as an athlete, because Ellen chose to retire
And then have her babies.
whereas Celine is very big on saying that, like, she's having her babies during her career, she's going to come back.
Yeah.
Like at 5 weeks, she stopped all contact training with the squad. Like, at 5 weeks pregnant.
That's really
That's
early.
like that's when you find out.
Is that when you have to
So as soon
stop?
as she found out, she stopped the contact training, but she does solo
I see her
training.
training with hubby on the gram.
Yeah. So she's doing all non-contact, all solo training. She basically said she's doing pre-season for 9 months, but she is like
Wow.
dead set on like staying fit, being really fit. She said her baby should be born with abs because of the
That's
way that she's
amazing.
working out. And it was just really interesting because like
Hard
we saw
work.
Missy Beaukerns just announce her
She must
pregnancy.
be doing a similar thing then.
And we were in, might be bad for me to think this, but I'm like, no, don't.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I feel bad
don't.
saying it out loud.
Same, because
I
it's obviously
do
everyone's
because I
decision
think
is
it's
their own.
controversial because I think
Yeah.
it's everyone's decision and a baby's always a blessing, etc., etc.
100%.
I think personally, as a professional athlete at the age of 24, it's a mistake, and I
Who
will
else?
say that.
Oh my god, the American,
The hurdler.
Oh
hurdler.
my god,
the world record holder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've forgotten her name.
Who is
actually.
like in top form, and then you're pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing?
like Missy was named in the England squad,
Yeah,
and like
she captained the under 23.
cap-
Like, do you know what I mean?
she's
But
just
we've
in
also
her
seen
prime.
women athletes come back stronger after babies.
and you 100%
Kipyegon
can.
came back and broke
100%
world
break
records after having her daughter.
That's so true. And Hannah Blundell, who used to play for Man United, doesn't anymore. I think she's gone to
Jessica
Leicester or
Ennis.
something.
Yeah.
Jessica Ennis came back after babies.
Yeah. Oh no, you 100% can. It's just that thing about having that 9 months, no training, no games, because obviously it's a contact
Training.
sport.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
can
like,
train, and then the
Having a
9 months
baby.
after.
Yeah.
And a child.
And like you're then a mum and you're distracted and it's
Yeah.
hard and like you've got a baby
And
brain
everything's
and it's like
different.
everything's different. Your
yeah.
hormones, exactly.
I would definitely personally wait.
Same.
I would
I don't know if I'd
100%
wait
wait.
till retirement or I'd wait till I'm closer to retirement, less minutes. I feel like I've hit my peak almost. It doesn't mean that I
it's
wouldn't
like
come back.
People
is what
they're
I'm
doing this
saying.
in their peak.
Yeah, in their peak.
Or like Missy Beaukerns, I would argue hasn't hit her peak yet.
Do you think?
True. So she can come back
she
and
can
peak
come
So
even
what I say
higher.
it's worse. I'd want
That's
to
what
hit
I'm
my
saying.
peak
Yeah. Okay.
and
Yeah.
then have my baby and then come back and then if I don't reach it again, at least I've peaked in life.
Yeah.
Whereas she might come back and then just be mid and it's like
It's so
was
hard.
destined
But then,
for so much.
So I was thinking about this when I was listening to it, and I was like, people go out with injuries
True.
for 9 months
Yeah.
to a year. Sam Kerr took nearly 2 years out.
Yeah.
And that's because it's not her fault. We're like, wow, she's back. She'll get back to the point that she was at before. Obviously, she
Oh,
will.
yeah, true.
All these people with ACLs are out for 9 months to
I
a
think
year.
it's just deciding to do that, I guess.
So it's giving,
Yeah.
it's like, in my head, I thought it's giving yourself an ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But you get a baby out of it.
But you get
Yeah.
a baby out of it.
Yeah.
But you've basically just had an ACL, which every
Yeah.
motherfucker in the WSL has had
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
this point.
I also just think, and this is probably coming from like 3 people that are just not ready to have kids yet.
Yeah, go on.
Is that the thought of juggling a full-time football career
Yeah.
and a mum, like the amount of traveling you do, the amount of like pre-season, post-season, how limited it is in terms of like your times during the day and like where you're traveling and just all of that
Everything.
just
And obviously
seems
the men
like
do it, but they're not present
They're not
fathers.
present
so they're like,
fathers.
I guess you just can't be a present mother, which is fine. It's your choice.
yeah. Well,
Isn't
yeah.
Or you do because you're
How?
a woman and you make it work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder actually how
I don't
that
think
works.
it's a negative thing.
No,
but I
I'm
think
not
it
saying-
can
yeah.
I mean, we've
be.
spoken about it before. The footballers have the wives so that they don't have to be present fathers because it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
The women are always stay-at-home mums, always, because obviously
Yeah.
they can afford it.
Yeah.
And then they do like influencing on the side and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
literally.
Like, literally, it seems to be the
Mama Grayson, I like her.
yeah, same. I love them all actually. I really enjoy watching their content, but it must just be so hard to be
Yeah.
a woman that also then wants to go back to work
Yeah,
and be
I
really
know.
committed. I'm assuming Celine has a whole plan.
Yeah,
Like,
she
she's probably
does. She
got
seemed
this.
on it.
And you
I
can have,
don't
like,
this,
made
this
some
isn't a
amazing
judgment
nanny
as
and all
well.
of
Like,
this.
we
Oh,
don't
yeah, no,
care.
we're not
We
judging.
actually
No,
do
we
not
just think
care.
we want to see the
We love
logistics.
watching good people play football. So when they're taking themselves out for a year, we're like, fuck.
It's
But
also
we'll get over it.
I think it's also a discussion point. It's would you have it early in
Yeah.
your career? Would you have it mid? Would you have it
Oh.
late? Do
And
kids
then this
affect
is-
this, that, and the other? It's a real big thing.
Another thing they were discussing is that now there are options. There are maternity clauses in contract.
Ah.
So now, like getting pregnant, you get paid to be pregnant. You're with it. You're in the squad.
That's right, 100%.
That was so
Yeah.
bad that wasn't even an option before.
That's
I'm saying.
insane. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's an
Oh,
option.
that's brilliant.
So
I
it's
wasn't
so
even
good.
thinking money
Yeah.
wise. That was like
Yeah.
the last thing on my brain.
Like contract and support from your club and this, that, and the other is now in your contract. Whereas I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if you got pregnant 4 or 5 years ago, they could just axe you. You're done.
I wouldn't
Because
be
they don't
shocked.
want to support you and pay for you and do all
Yeah.
that shit for a year.
Yeah, that's bare minimum.
So
It's
the bare
almost
minimum
just
is that now
like-
you can get pregnant
I'm
and have your
guessing you
job.
don't have back-to-back babies, though, do you? Like, you're not going to get pregnant a year postpartum.
No,
and do
because
it
that's
again.
stupid.
Then you're kind of out then, aren't you?
Then you're
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was thinking as well from not selfish actually, an unselfish
You couldn't have this,
perspective.
could you?
Yeah,
What do
I
you
would have
Oh,
rather
yeah.
Siblings
retire
close
and then
together.
have siblings close together, which I can't see that being possible
Yeah.
unless you want to.
You can't be out for 5 years.
No.
No.
So I guess you have one, then waiting, and then having the rest of them, or just having one.
Oh, we'll have to find out. won't
Also, we talk about this all the time, guys. Like when we're going to have
yeah.
kids, when we're going to plan it. I also don't think some of these things might not be planned as well. So
Yeah,
God knows what
definitely.
happens when that happens. And like, yeah, it's just fun, isn't it? Actually,
Because we could have one. Because we could have a little bubba on the pod.
Yeah.
True. We also do work full time.
Yeah.
On top of that,
And do podcasts.
and for me, there's so many things like
other
money
things.
and all of these things that you have to consider.
Anywho.
Yeah. Oh, talking of mothers, our favourite mama, she's gone. Guro
Oh,
Reiten.
yeah.
We were literally saying last week, I think it was, not last week, our last episode, how does she do it? Because
Yeah, we were.
her wife and baby are in
Wherever Norway.
Norway.
We got it wrong last time.
yeah. That's why I was looking at you guys like, please
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
In Norway.
Well, we
And
don't
now
know where
she's
they are.
moving to
Aesha. We're
America.
assuming. We're assuming.
We're assuming they're in Norway.
Yeah.
And now she's moving to America.
Because also she brought her. I was watching the Chelsea podcast, and she brought her baby to the training ground. And you know, Erin Cuthbert's the godmother.
Is she?
Yeah.
Stop it right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Erin,
That's made my day.
Stay in
Yeah, I
Chelsea
know.
though.
It was made my day. But she said she won't change any nappies or do any babysitting.
Oh, Erin.
Yeah.
Mood.
Oh,
Yeah.
So fair.
She's
Obsessed
brilliant.
with that.
Yeah, they're besties. Obviously, Sam, Millie Bright, Sam Kerr, Guru,
Yeah.
and Erin Cuthbert. They've been like a
OGs.
foursome for so long.
And she did do a separate Instagram post just for the girls.
I know, just for them, for that's her little
America's
group.
a big move,
America's
isn't it?
massive, and honestly, that seeing her
Who
in
wants to be
tears,
anywhere near the vicinity of that country right now?
It's
Dad told us off
terrifying.
last week.
Oh
He
yeah,
said,
sorry.
don't mention that on the
We're not allowed
pod.
to talk about politics apparently, but I think we are. To be honest, I
Okay.
don't like the state of the world. So
Yeah.
America just scares me. Genuinely,
Yeah, it just scares
Like
me.
we were saying, we wouldn't go to the World Cup, so
Yeah.
let alone
No,
move
but
there
I'm
to
just
play.
thinking, like,
I
so
know.
like your child's godmother is in the UK and you're just
I
like going to jet off to
know.
America. Like, I don't know what your wife's doing, your baby. Like, it seems like a lot.
Money talk.
basically, can
Yeah.
you just come back to Chelsea?
Yeah, please come back.
And
Yeah,
then she did
bit
the
of an
post of
icon.
my one last Raw, and I literally was like nearly tearing up
At
as
least
well.
she's got
That's so
Jessie.
sad.
Oh yeah.
Who's that? Jess Carter.
Park.
Yeah.
Jess
Carter.
Park. Jess Carter. Yeah.
But
Um,
yeah,
Carter
no,
and-
there's so many mums, guys. Sam Kerr, Guru, Hannah Blundell, Missy Bo-Kern, Celine Bizet.
Yeah.
They're popping that left, right, and
Yeah,
centre.
they
Not all of
are.
them are popping that personally.
No, but
Yeah, I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
I think
So obviously then Sam Kerr,
yeah.
we said it plays more of the role of dad, I'm guessing, if
Yeah.
you're doing that type of thing or not carrying the baby. It doesn't
Stay
affect
at home
you, does
mama.
it? I'd love to be a dad.
Same.
Dream come true.
Can't wait.
I know that's what everyone says. If I could be
Yeah.
a
Oh,
parent,
you
I
want
choose
kids
to be a
now?
dad.
No. If I'm not, like, that was my thing, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, if I
If
could
I
be a
was to have
dad.
kids, I'm being the dad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On that note, Mothering Sunday, being a dad, whatever the hell you want to
Mothering
say.
Sunday, now we're just saying we want to be a dad.
Yeah. We've got a couple of games, like we said, to catch up on in the week.
Can't
To
wait.
get us up to date.
I'm excited.
And then we're back again next week. More of the girls.
The game.
And the gossip.
Peace.